Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to use Berkshire's pork to make a fried meatball, and today my version will be some version that I have somehow eaten when I was very young in Johor. There was this particular wanton mee shop that sells meatball as well, deep fried meatball, and her deep fried meatball is very unique because it has one very different ingredient which normally people did not put inside the meatball. I will show you what it is shortly. But so first of all, allow me to introduce Berkshire's for a while. So I have approximately about 250 grams of Berkshire's minced pork here. It is actually from their black pork, and Appa has been using Berkshire's pork for years, already few years. Why I use it? Mainly because it is rare, without any growth hormone and without any antibiotics. It's all natural, and their black pork is even free range. Okay, so if you want to know where to buy, I will put the information, purchase information inside the video description or caption. Then let's take a look at the rest of the ingredient here. And remember just now I talked about the secret ingredient, this one. This is actually the pork crackling. Pork crackling, very costly chop, so that when you eat the meatball later, you'll be able to taste the crunchiness from the pork crackling itself. I have approximately about 2 tablespoons here. And then this one is cream crackers, 3 pieces of cream crackers. We're going to squeeze it, crush it, and put it inside as well. We need an egg, of course. Well, this 3, I have the ginger, okay, a bit of ginger, 1 small piece of ginger, about 2 shallots, and also 2 cloves of garlic. These 3, I will actually use a mini chopper and add some water so that I can get the water out of it. Why I'm using this way is because by doing so, the flavor of all this can actually goes into the meat paste easier and faster later. Then to add to enhance the flavor of the meatball, we will put in half a chopped carrot. I actually use my mini chopper to chop it. It only takes me 2 seconds, very fast. Just remove the skin and chop it. And then this is jicama, similar size, a similar amount of jicama here, and also chop it. Now, if you can use water chestnut, that is even better than jicama, because water chestnut contain more water and also sweeter. Then I have 1 tablespoon of chopped coriander roots and 1 tablespoon of chopped spring onion. And of course, we need to season the meatball. Okay, so we are going to make the ginger, garlic, and also shallot juice. I'm going to make it into juice with a little bit of paste lah. Just prepare some water, filtered water. Okay, just a little bit of water will do. Close it. On the power. You don't want to put too much water. If you put too much water, the water may spill out. Increase the speed. Okay, let me see. Alright, good enough. Okay, so of course, first of all, you defrost the meat, and then if it is coming out from the freezer, we put in the ginger, garlic, shallot water and paste. This way, the flavor can actually release better and be absorbed by the meat paste better also. Still has some at the cover, don't waste. Okay, then I'm adding in the spring onion, the fresh coriander roots, the carrot, and jicama. I'm not adding everything first because I scared it will be too much. Let me mix this one first. We still has the biscuit. The biscuit you can just put in into a plastic bag and crush it. Okay, so I put inside a plastic bag here. Then you can just crush it to try to make it as fine as possible. Then you can add in here. Okay. And we will be also add in the pork crackling. And let's mix out everything first. I think I don't mind adding the rest of the carrot and also jicama. Maybe about 50 grams of each, yeah? The meat is about 250 grams to 300 grams. I think just nice. Okay, next thing, we're going to season it. Okay, I'm going to start with some oyster sauce. Okay, about 1.5 tablespoon or 1 tablespoon. Some fish sauce. I'm going to add a bit more fish sauce compared to light soya sauce. Okay, about maybe 2 teaspoon, yeah. And maybe a little bit of light soya sauce. Not too much on light soya sauce because it can make the meatball dark, very dark easily. And some salt. Some sugar. Few dashes of white pepper. Some Shaoxing wine. Of course, for those who don't take alcohol, you just omit the Shaoxing wine. And 1 egg. Actually, the amount I'm making today is quite a big. Maybe I can do in 2 batches. Do only half today and the other half tomorrow. Okay. So those are the seasoning, and now we are going to mix everything up. Nicely. What you can do is while you are trying to mix everything up nicely, you can also try to do this. Turn, okay? Turning like this. And try to do it for a couple of minutes so that you can create some gelatinous coming from the meat from itself. Gelatinous, yeah? Wait, one more thing I haven't added. Beside the egg, you will also need some cornstarch to help it sticking together. About at least 2 to 3 tablespoons. So keep on stirring until you really feel the traction that something heavy is really blocking you. So that is the time when the meat is actually getting the gelatinous and it will stick nicer together. Okay, keep on turning like this for a couple of minutes. This is after a minute or two of me mixing. I'm going to add one more flavor, which is garlic oil. You can use sesame oil also. Okay, this will act as a flavoring also, natural flavoring. If you don't have garlic oil, just use sesame oil. And then continue to stir for a couple of minutes. Then it is done. Now, the one mistake that many people do at this stage is they make it too salty. So how do you know whether it's too salty? You can just take some of it and go and cook it using microwave. Then immediately you will know whether it is too salty or not. So usually be a bit lighter with the salt or the light soy sauce or the fish sauce, so that it won't be too salty, because at the end of the day people can still eat it with some chili dip or things like that, or soy sauce. I can feel the traction already. Actually, the meat coming from Berkcious is always easier to create the gelatinous. See the stickiness? It doesn't contain too much water. Okay, I can really feel the gelatinous. Alright, done. Then cover this with a clingy wrap and put it inside the fridge and let it marinate for about 2 hours. Then at least half an hour before you want to deep fry, take it out. Okay, so this is after 2 hours marinating inside the fridge. So we want to make them into meatball. Very easy. Just use a spoon so that you can roughly measure every meatball should be somewhere around a similar amount. Put it inside your hand. Your hand, you can actually put a bit of water, yeah. Then try to make it into a ball. That's it. Okay, I'm going to make 2 batches lah. This one I'll leave it for tomorrow. Okay, we need to prepare some oil here, and most likely I'm going to do double fry. Double fry meaning the first round I'm just going to use medium heated oil to fry it until it is almost fully cooked. Probably it will take a couple of minutes. After that, I will raise the heat of the oil and let it deep fry using high temperature for another maybe 10 seconds, just to get the crispy. Yeah. So how to know the oil is medium temperature? You can put a chopstick inside and you start seeing some bubbles coming out. Okay, and you don't see any smoke. The moment you start seeing some smoke, it is too hot. That is at least 180 degrees. Yeah, smoking point they call it. So now it is just right. I actually lowering down the oil to medium low, because it's going to take us a while to put in all the meatball. So just now we were on medium, then now the oil is on, the heat is on medium low. It will take a while for us to put in the meatball because it's very delicate job. So you cannot make your meat paste too watery. Don't add too much egg. Yeah? If you are not making a lot, you can add in the egg by batches so that you will not become too watery. If it becomes too watery, then it's very difficult to maintain the shape. Some people say some people are very worried every time they saw about using stainless steel or steel equipment touching the non-stick. Actually, the thing is, this equipment is inside your hand. You get to control your strength, right? So don't worry, you won't scratch it if you do it very softly. Okay, so now we are going to use medium heat to medium low to medium heat to slowly fry this until it is fully cooked. And you may need to keep on flipping it, yeah? You need to flip it a moment or two. And we will come back shortly. This is after about a minute or two. I have actually changed it to medium heat, raise the heat a little bit. Now, the thing about frying, you can actually reduce the temperature at the beginning, okay? But you try not to reduce the temperature as you cook. The moment when you try to do that, there is a high chance that your ingredient may start absorbing oil, yeah? Because you always need a higher heat to force the liquid out of the water or liquid out of the meat itself. But if you think it's really getting too dark, you want to adjust a little bit, it's fine, don't worry. As long as you are here, yeah, looking at it. Okay, it's starting to give me the beautiful golden brown color. Let me grab my phone to take a short video for my Instagram. And TikTok. Papa also started TikTok recently. Ooh, very fragrant. Okay, it's getting nicer and nicer. And another thing you will notice also is the bubbles is getting lesser and lesser. That is also giving you a hint that your meatball is almost ready. Beautifully golden brown. This is about 4 minutes already, almost done. Alright, this is approximately 5 minutes. The meatball should be fully cooked by now. I'm going to take it out. Oh, it looks so good. Actually, I don't think I will do a double fry anymore. It already looks so beautiful and I can feel the crispiness outside. Okay, here's my Appa's fried meatball today. My girl is going to enjoy her dinner later. Okay, so I'm not going to keep her waiting. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. For the leftover, actually tomorrow I can make it into meat roll also can. Or even use it for wonton. A lot of things. Okay, bye bye.